Alright everybody, welcome back to PGA Tour 2K23. So we're going to be doing more TGC. I played a little bit yesterday just because I had like 8 hours left before the new tournament started. So I was like, I guess I'll play a little bit since I didn't really have enough time to play Baldur's Gate 3. So maybe that'll transfer over to here, play a little decent since practice a little bit. It's the Blue Moon Championship. I believe Blue Moon is a alcoholic beverage. I don't drink, so I don't know. At Willerton Run Golf Club. But yeah, what's been weird is my rounds, it doesn't seem, has been registering on the TGC like site or anything, so even if I do like play good enough to get bumped back up into one of the bigger things that I was in before I just kind of stopped playing, it doesn't seem to be registering, so I don't know what to do about that.
Today we're starting around on a par 4. Let's put this first drive into the short stuff and we'll be on our way. All right,
hey, first drive was great.
Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin.
Alright, I got water in the back, in the front, to the right. So we're on a lie going left pretty severely, so we want it to be at least right here. It's downhill, we got a pitching wedge, put some spin on it. Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to be really fast, but it was really just pulled and slightly slow.
Setting up here now for our third shot.
Ooh, almost birdied the first hole.
All you gotta do is put that in the hole for par.
But
You are currently sitting right
yeah, we went to, what's today? Today's Sunday.
This one's a par
No, yesterday
4.
was Saturday. Went to the movies for the first time in a while. Haven't been to the movies since Nope came out.
Second shot here on hole
Really like that one. We went to Thanksgiving because it, you know, be a fun slasher movie.
Looks like this will be on the dance floor.
And it was actually really good. I was surprised about how good it actually was.
Going towards that hole.
Wow, that thing broke a lot in the beginning, and there was not much break in it. It broke like a foot and a half.
At even par after that one. And what
It was directed by Eli Roth.
Find out.
It's kind of funny as my first name, but it was based on. So he made a trailer. It was like a goof trailer, in between the two Grindhouse movies by Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez, Death Proof and Planet Terror. And okay, I was gonna say this can't be slow. Ooh. And this was a much more modern take on it. It didn't have that Grindhouse feel like the trailer does, or like those two movies did. Dang it. Yeah, hit that a little bit slow.
Looking at an 11-foot putt here.
Say based on the last putt, yeah. Not much break in that one either, but it still broke that whole way, so.
Brought your score down to 1 under after that one. Let's see what happens here on hole number 4.
You really have to be careful going to Eli Roth movies because some of them are just not good. Most of them have good ideas.
Nicely done. You got some good contact there.
Well, it's going to hit that slope. Will it sit? Yes, actually.
Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. All right, this putt.
It's like his first movie, Cabin Fever. It's a decent movie. It has some really out of place stuff in it. Like there's a few scenes that are really like out of place, and the acting is
Let's let this fly
okay.
here on the 5th.
You know. Could hit 3 wood. Driver, we're not going to get it there. That's too much of a risk. Let's go with the 3 hybrid. That's fine. That was his first movie that kind of put him out there a little bit. And then he made the 2 Hostel movies, and I like the Hostel movies. I think they're pretty good. They're definitely not for everybody. But decent, pretty well shot, decent acting. And an interesting kind of story. Man, this loft wedge should have definitely been a little bit closer than this. I might have hit that too hard for the line. Yeah, too hard for the line. Damn it.
For the par. Nice putt.
And I would say those 2 are his most serious movies. They don't really have anything in there that's like off the wall goofy. Do we go for it? Please bounce good. Nope.
Ouch.
Right into the fucking water. Where does this put me?
And just in the
Oh God.
On this one.
Could you not have shown me where this was gonna put me? I mean,
Going through some branches here.
yeah. I mean, that's pretty much the best we could have done from there. Go in, please, for the par. God damn it.
Good job with that chip shot.
Alright, well after this hole we're really gonna have to dig deep. That the slow with the drive is what killed us. But it would have worked perfectly fine if it wasn't slow. So unfortunate. And we've been doing pretty well with the drive too. It's just it wasn't that it was, you know, just a touch slow. It was a decent amount slow and just kind of killed it.
Get to the right, get to the right.
Man.
Well, that'll do for now.
Slope really took it left.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
Alright, got the bogey back. Look, need to try to birdie to really get things going on that back 9. But yeah, the Hostel movie is his most serious and probably still his probably still the most well made, I would say. Thanksgiving being right up there, I would say only
that's gonna do just nicely.
Only because there is one. How much is this gonna break? Did I even hit it? Yeah, okay. The first kill in Thanksgiving, the first main kill, or not main kill. How do you want to say it? The first kill by the killer. There's a little bit of CGI involved, and you could tell. And with Hostel, there was absolutely no CGI. It was all practical kills and stuff like that, so it looked a lot better in that aspect. So. That pull left. I was trying to get over that slope, but we're on the green.
On the green and under regulation, putting for eagle here.
And there's really not a ton of break into this. Just got to get the speed right. I think it's short. Oh my God, we had a line. We went birdie, which is what I wanted. We'll try to get to 10 under, but I don't know. Someone's 20 under after the first round. Jesus. It's not that difficult, of course, but I mean, it's not, 20 under.
It was a good one. Second shot on the 10th coming up.
Sand wedge uphill. Yeah, we'll go with this. Go back a little bit. Pushed it. Oh wow, the the slope I was on was way more severe than I thought.
This putt is daunting to say the least.
To the right,
Hopefully we can
coming back, but I don't think it's going to come back enough. So still, put it out there a little bit.
Really good.
Wow, that wasn't enough?
This one's
Okay.
for par.
Weird.
And after that hole, you will.
But then his next one, we're just talking like kind of horror or, you know, in that type of genre movies from him, because he's made a couple that are not that. Next one was Knock Knock, and I am not a fan of that one. That one's with Keanu Reeves, which I love Keanu Reeves, but I'll be honest, damn it, I thought that was going to bounce up there a little bit more. Just kind of hit the slope and died. Never went to the left like I thought it was. Keanu Reeves is only really great in action movies. He's okay in some other stuff, but action is really where he shines. Like Bill and Ted, he's good in, but you know, I wouldn't call Bill and Ted, great or anything. Damn it.
Well, that was never going to be good.
I was hoping that would fly a little bit further than that. 78 to 90, so this has a big old thing. So this should be okay. If it's more in the, well, we hit it slow. We all know a slow with a pitch, even if it's just slightly, is going to bring it down 10 yards.
Ahead of us. See what you can do.
So not a great start to the back nine. Just see if we can get 2 pars out of there. Oh, wow. Not nearly enough.
5 feet to go. This putt's good so far. All right.
Alright, 3 pars. We got only 1 par 5, so we're really going to have to buckle down a little bit.
Right there at 4 under.
But yeah, Knock Knock was awful. Keanu Reeves' acting was really bad. The plot, I mean, it was it's a pretty interesting, like a little bit of a spoiler, but
Well done.
his wife
About
and
15 yards away.
kid go out, onto whatever, and these 2 girls show up at his house, and it turns out they're trying to see, is this guy going to cheat on his wife with us? And if he does, they're going to ruin his life, basically, with that.
Yep, that's top shelf. Good work.
Because they've been doing it, you find out, for
Birdie on this hole.
a while.
This one's on a
Alright,
good
there we go.
line.
I mean, it's kind of an interesting little premise,
Okay, 5 under par.
but I feel like it would be better as like
We're ready to
a
go
short
here.
in an anthology or something. I don't know, because there just wasn't enough there to warrant like a full movie. If this would have hit the fairway, I think we might have got on there. And plus the acting from Keanu wasn't great. Get in there. Oh. And it also has Ana de Armas in an early role, and Eli Roth's then girlfriend.
For your 7th birdie.
And they're both fine
At 6
for
under par after that one.
what they have to do, but again, there's some goofy moments with them in some spots, and I don't know, it's just a little bit odd. And then the next one, which kind of got me thinking, like, maybe is he just making goofs at this point, is the Green Inferno, which the Green Inferno is basically, damn it, didn't need that spin if you're going to hit it that slow, I guess, Yes.
Yes, that putt.
If you know about the 70s and 80s cannibal movies, mainly Cannibal Holocaust, which is the one this one is more or less, taking liberty from. That's basically what this movie is. And they're very interesting with their ideas, because that's, probably a lot of stuff that's happened in real life, where the people that are going there filming these documentaries are really the bad people, because they're invasive and intrusive on the natives and everything. Don't go too far. That was really hit badly. Alright, light rough. It is a par 5. Let's stick to the 4-iron. Just to give ourselves more of either a full pitch in or something like that.
This one's your third.
Yeah. Get a little running pitch with this. So you just don't hit it slow. It's a pull fast, so. Alright. Give ourselves a birdie. And not mess it up from being in that rough. Hitting a horrible shot. But Green Inferno, you know, if taken seriously, could have been a really good modern take on that type of movie. Damn it, I was trying not to be slow and it just pulled fast. But, whoops, didn't mean to do it. I kind of shot to the right.
Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip.
But there was...
Hey, we're moving on.
There's one scene where a guy gets kind of eaten alive, I guess, by ants. And all the ants are CGI. And oh my god, you can tell. Whoa, that was really left. But still in the fairway. And it just is awful. The acting in some spots is not good.
Well, we're green bound here.
Okay. See if we can get another birdie out of this.
Here's a look for birdie. What's heading towards?
And then there's one scene, and again, the movie is... Oh, that was the last hole. So -9. I wanted to get to 10, but unfortunately with a slow start on the back 9, couldn't do it. But...
Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing.
What do we end at? Tied 36 after round 1. You know, if we can have a similar one to in round 2. But yeah, and there's another scene in the Green Inferno where, you know, these people filming are captured by the natives. They're in a cage. And this girl has like explosive diarrhea in the corner, and they're all there, just like, ugh. And it's just like this really weird moment in the movie where it's like, is this supposed to be funny? Because it was not. It was really awkward.
The swing was a little off kilter. That's gonna miss the.
There was a really weird sound that just happened, and I'm going to be honest, that's what made me hit such a bad shot. A sound was made. I turned to look at what the hell it was, and I just really moved my thumb that way as well. I was just like, really? Shit. But anyway, it's just like the weirdest moments in a movie that should have been taken 100% just serious. And then at the end, the biggest asshole from the group sits uphill, wind in your face. So, I mean, you gotta think it's an extra 27 yards. But that's way too much. Can't really do a pitch, it's too much. Alright, we're just going to have to take a lot off of this wedge, I think. Wow, that was still fast. Great for distance. I can't believe that was fast. I swung it incredibly slow. Alright, can we get one? Wow, I didn't hit it? What?
That was a good effort from that distance.
At the end, you know, this dude lives. He escapes. And it shows a shot of the main girl who lives in a chopper being taken away. Sorry for spoilers, but they're not, you know, the greatest movies. Damn it.
That's too bad.
And he runs off into the woods. But the shot of him doing that is like Wow, I thought we would have made it over that, like, easily, but it's barely. It's so sped up for some reason, it makes it look like someone pushed fast forward. And you're just like, what the hell is that? I knew the wind was going to take it that way, but I thought we were on enough of a slope for it to not matter. But we get a birdie, so just need to keep them coming. And not all be on par 5s, since there's not that many.
After that one. The wind's picked up here, blowing right to left.
But anyway, and then, you know, it's a while before he makes another horror movie. He did, I think, 1 or 2 more kid-friendly movies, which is a little weird. Hey, that's a good one right there. Still went a little far left, I think, because of the backswing, but...
This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole.
Ah, damn it.
A little bit more power, I think.
But he's also already finished, basically, with the Borderlands movie, because for some reason they had him attached to it. I have no idea why. It's a very odd choice. And it's been in post-production like hell for a while. I think reshoots and just stuff like that. But he did this movie in the meantime. And it turned out really good. We're gonna have to pitch it. This one obviously won't be enough. This one, way too much. Let's try and spin it. Ah, shit. So let's try and spin it back. That ended up working out.
That's what you want.
Don't you love when that happens?
Here's a putt for birdie.
You're like, man, that was an awful shot, and then it ends up being probably better than what would have, you know. Because if going right at the hole, it would have went a few feet past and might have spun back and off of the green. But because of the slope that it hit, stayed on there.
On the 6th.
All right, this is the one that went in the water. I was like, just not slow. There's a touch. Oh, that was perfect. I mean, you couldn't hit it any better, really.
I like what you've done with this hole. Just got to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. And this one is for the birdie with big
I don't think I hit it. Oh, I did. Eagle.
So
Hell yeah! Bogeyed the hole before, eagled it the next day.
And after that hole, you sit at 13 under.
But anyway, I've been wanting to go to the movies a lot more. There's
the tailwind on this hole.
There's the Regal, which is about a half an hour from my house, and the Regal's okay, you know, but make sure you eat before you go, because you're not gonna want to eat there, with how much the food is. Eat and drink, because that's what I did. I didn't eat or drink when I was there. I knew that was gonna be fast. Whenever I do a partial, it's so easy for me to just fast it out of nowhere.
All right, though. And this is your 3rd shot.
Wow, just slow to the right.
And this one is a safe par.
But there's one a little bit closer called the Alamo, and they serve food while you're there. They have a strict, you know, no phone and stuff policy, or you know, don't have it on,
And now we're teeing it up.
which I like. But that one wasn't playing the movie for some reason.
Nice.
And they both have. Oh, get there. I de-lofted it a little bit, thinking that would counter the wind, but I guess just not enough.
Up in the green side rough. Nice
But I mean, they both have passes,
nice and easy. Well done.
and it's like Regal has it's $24 a month, and you can see any, you know, all the movies, however much you want, all that stuff like that. Which a ticket is 12 something, so you 2 movies,
Nice.
and you already have,
Okay, hold
you
on
know,
line.
more
Shot
value.
number 2. Let's see what you got.
You've already saved money if you see 2 movies a month. But my thing is, like, I don't want to go by myself. My girlfriend's not nearly as interested in movies as I am.
All right, on the green and
And
under regulation. You got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. Ooh, this is shaping up to be interesting. This putt for eagle.
Can we get back to, or not back to back, but 2 eagles? No, but it was a good try. Good try.
This one's a 3-foot putt.
Is that 5 under on the front 9? Let's try and do the same on the back.
After that one, your current
My brother, he's more just interested in like the horror movies and stuff like that. Whereas like I would like to see Killers of the Flower Moon, the Martin Scorsese movie with DiCaprio and De Niro.
This one's about 140 yards or so to the pin.
I would have liked to seen Oppenheimer and stuff like that by Nolan. Pushed. The slow would have been fine. Well, maybe not because it was pretty big slow.
Well, we missed the green, but that's all right.
It was probably just because it was water left,
Setting up
and I really didn't want to go in it. Shouldn't be a hard putt coming. Oh, it is.
Putt here.
Come on, don't drop a shot. Okay.
Oh, that'll do
But there was a couple movies that maybe you wanted to see with those trailers, but I don't know, sometimes there's just really not a movie that you want to see, during that month. Pull fast. Would have been good. And still okay, but just not really in the I'm gonna make this range, especially not now.
That's safe.
And not with this.
Here we go, 29 feet from the cup.
Oh, still almost made it.
Okay, this one is for the par. And sitting at 14.
And then we do have a drive-in, but of course during the winter they're not open. We are a drive-in movie theater, probably about 35 minutes from my house. Which is fun to go to, but don't go see a movie that's at night. Because it can get pretty hard to see sometimes at a drive-in. There we go, that's a perfect one. Sit and spin.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Didn't need to go full on that one, but it's hard not to with a pitch. Break. Really?
No.
Okay.
This is your look at par. This putt's going.
That one broke more than the fucking other one. Yeah, it's the same start. Par, par, par.
15 under after that hole. And here we go. Par 4 in front of us.
I have a feeling like 17, 18 under is what we really gotta try to get to. That's not gonna.
Careful with this one. We're in the deep spot.
That ain't gonna work. Jesus, how?
Not positive. Could be rough. Could be fairway though. Okay, here's our third shot.
Making a mess. Don't have a drop shot, please. Okay, I could avoid it right there.
5-footer. Looking good. Good job on that putt. And 14 under is your score.
Come on now. 9 under first round, we're 5 under on the front 9 and level par through the first 4 holes. Like, what the hell? How was it 50 yards right? That was almost a perfect swing. What? Nope. I was gonna say this should be perfect right here, and no, it just doesn't stop rolling. Okay, whatever game. First the drive is somehow 50 yards right, even though it's almost perfect. Like you really couldn't have hit it much better. 50 yards right somehow. Then the flop, which was pretty much perfect. I mean, it lands like 25 feet before the hole. Rolls off the green by 10 yards. Like, what are you doing?
Nice, that's some solid contact. Setting up about 115 yards out.
pitch. Can we get a...
I think this one's going for it.
God.
There we go. Nice little approach shot. 15 under par is your score.
Man, I've wanted to see a bunch of movies. I wanted to see John Wick 4 in the theater. I wanted to see Evil Dead Rise in the theater. I didn't get to. Just because of how busy I was at the time. And then also, okay. And then also, I used to work night shifts, so it was much harder to go to the movies sometimes, because
taking driver off the fairway, are ya?
In order to get stuff done during the day, you couldn't go to anything until like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And then, you know, that's like the time things are ending usually. Like, even movie theaters aren't showing stuff a lot of the times that late sometimes, depending on the length and everything like that.
And after that one, 16 under.
Alright, we need to go birdie. That's what we did last round. See if we can do it again. Wind 11 mile an hour in our face. Ah, fuck. I usually hit the 4-iron off the tee really well.
Unfortunately, we missed the green here.
Yeah, by a fucking long shot.
Shot here on the 17th.
Surprised about how far that flew in that rough, and then of course it rolls down the hill 30 feet. So we're gonna bogey.
What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do.
We're gonna miss, and we're gonna have, yeah.
All right, for the bogey. And clock
on a par 4 is the next one, correct? Because we only have one par 5 on the back, yeah. Well, we have to birdie it no matter what now. That's my guess. Again, this is the very first day of the thing.
We are about 140 yards out. There we go. Good shot. Okay.
You would think if it's uphill, it shouldn't fly 102% of your club, but I guess not.
It's getting there. Well done. You dropped the putt. Finish your round.
One bogey, and that's the bogey that's probably going to cost us, because I have a feeling... Let's see, what are we at? I mean, tied 37th, but actually we're better than that.
My job's done.
I think you have to take off the first couple of people. They're probably... Honestly, I think the top... I know the top 4, maybe even the top 6, are not in this thing, so... Let's see where we actually ended up. Tied 58th. But again, some of the top, like, 6 are not actually in it. That just sucks. We had a pretty darn good front 9 with 5 under with an eagle. And the back 9 was just kind of a stalemate until, you know, the last 5 holes. And we have a bogey on one of them, which is unfortunate. We birdied it the last time. Alright. It's uphill, but the wind is helping. Ah, I knew it was slow. Okay. I put a little bit of D-loft on it, so I think that helped the slow. There we go.
That one dropped, and that's for birdie. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. See if you can use the wind on this hole, left to right. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway.
Pretty good.
Okay, second shot here on the second.
Alright, it's uphill. Wind in our face, but it's a pitch, so it won't affect it as much. Ah. Oh, it's fast. I thought it was going to be slow. Still not good.
This is our third shot.
Come on. Oh, I was like, come back.
Ooh, look at here.
Oh, it was going the other way. It was never going to come back.
Currently 17 under par.
I honestly thought it was going the other way for some reason. I guess I just forgot.
Of the spectrum.
Alright, let's see. Let me try to overpower this. Nope. Because it's actually been working.
Here's your second shot on the third.
Slow and massive. It wasn't even a push. The line was dead straight. I don't know why it went so far right.
Shot.
What the hell was that about? Was the lie that bad to the right? I didn't even see.
Nice approach, pin high. That's where we like it. This one to safe par. Could be a good one.
Save our par, but that's a par 5. A really
Currently sitting at
crap
17
hole
under par.
with that drive and then the second shot, both of them being
Comes
terrible.
a par 3
I need to
for
pay
us.
more attention to the lie, but I think I'm so used to really slow.
This approach is
Come on.
heading right at the pin.
I'm so used to seeing the grid on the lie, and I don't know why, because they never show it on the TGC Tour.
All right, grab that putter. Let's get to work here. Good job, you're in there.
Or you know what it is, I'm used to EA now, where it does tell you your lie angle,
You stand.
which I think this should give you some kind of indication of how angled your lie is, just because as you know, a video game, it's really hard to really tell. Like this right here,
Setting up here with an
if you were to look at when the ball rolled, you would think, okay, it's going to go left. It's on a hill going to the left. But really staring at it like this, you're like, is it? Or is it just straight? Or this 4-mile-an-hour wind kind of helped me out there, you know? But if you pull fast it doesn't matter. It's going to go left either way.
that will play. Thank you very
It's not a horrible shot. Can we make a
Birdie
putt?
coming up.
No, it didn't break, even though I pushed it over there. Wow.
5 feet left to go.
Whatever.
It's gonna do just nice.
It's only one birdie still, right? Yeah.
And after
We only went
that,
9 under,
we're
6 under, which is
currently
very
17 under par.
awful.
We've made it to the 6th hole.
Now, 3 wood technically would make it, but I think the safer bet is just to hit a low or a small driver.
Thought you might do that.
Yeah.
It was an excellent
You
choice.
guarantee to get over
6 to
unless you massively slow it, which,
Here
you
is
know,
your
prone to
eagle
do.
putt.
But I didn't realize it was going to be this bullshit. You know, pretty impossible with this game, but here we go.
That's about 5
It was a
feet.
decent putt.
This one's
I guess
fine.
maybe if it was a little bit harder.
And that's your birdie. And wow, after that hole, sitting at 18 under par. Wind is blowing right to left on this one.
Yeah, but not much. Like that, a 6-mile-an-hour wind. Unless you're looking to drive it onto a
10 yards
12-yard fairway, really does not affect the driver. Like you're looking more of like
kick to the right.
a mid-iron to a wedge. Like, okay, this 6-mile-an-hour wind's gonna affect this. But your driver in woods, you're not really looking at it affecting it all that much. Like a few yards maybe. But if you're only a few yards off and you're in danger, then
Okay, we're gonna need to see
you were probably in danger anyway. Great putt, don't need to see a replay.
This one is a par 3 hole.
Alright, 7-mile-an-hour into our face, so I think this actually was perfect. Now it's 8-mile-an-hour, but it's fine.
Come on, head
That 1-mile-an-hour extra
dialed in, didn't you?
took off that yard.
This one's about 9 feet from the cup. Good work
Hey.
out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far.
Alright, 3 in a row, kind of makes up for that 4-hole drought.
Teeing this one up on hole number
Par
9.
5. I'm gonna say we'll take a little bit off of this one just so it doesn't run out. It's par 5 anyway, but it's a shorter one. Uphill, 9 mile an hour to the right, and we're on a massive right hill slope. Let's just put some spin on this. Hit it perfect, just pulled, but it apparently needed to be.
Okay, on the green safely. Here we go.
That's my big problem, honestly, in real life. At least, you know, during the end of that season was pretty straight putt, but we got an eagle out of it. That's 6 under front 9. So if we made a cut, maybe we can make a run. You know, get up there a little bit. But again, things haven't been registering, so I don't know. Like, it's showing my name on the site, and it shows what tour I'm in, but I don't see my name on the leaderboard anywhere. So it's like, I don't understand it. It's slow, but pulled, so it works. Dead at it, it's just a little far.
This one's about 15 feet. It's heading towards the hole.
Oh, an inch.
Tap in for us here, not bad. This one's a par.
But my ball striking was, man, it was so good this year. My thing was just like pulls, stuff like that. So the thing is, it's going up the hill, then it goes down the hill. So, but it's downhill. The thing is, I don't think the 5 iron is gonna reach. Let's just go with a smaller 4.
Nice.
I would say try not to fast it, but I pull fast. Oh well, we're on.
Nothing wrong with that. Safely
Hole high.
green. Setting up here with a very long putt. No good.
Surprised at how far that went past the hole.
Down she goes. We're on the 12th hole of this one now. Nice swing onto that one.
Look at that. 104, pretty much almost a dead straight drive. Pull fast, but it might be okay. No. If it was more to the right, it would have been okay, but that one just hit that hill. Oh.
Way to chip that one close. Well done.
That's too bad. Great drive, much shorter shot into the hole, couldn't get it on. Shucks.
Nice, pure swing, great stuff.
Yeah, just a little bit of a pull, but no fairway.
And we're about 115 yards away.
Because it's downhill, I might not have needed that D-loft. Worked out.
Nicely. 6-foot putt. Looking pretty good. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. Let's see what happens here on number 14.
Alright, I keep hearing weird sounds in my house. Might just be the geckos jumping around. Damn it.
Yikes, this one's hooking.
Jesus,
and
man.
Through some branchy
I was like, oh, we can get on the green.
All right, let's get out of here. Pine Straw's no place to spend your day.
Yeah, that's the best you could do, really.
That approach. Setting up for our 3rd shot.
Damn, really screwed this hole, didn't I?
And for the save. Putt appears to be on
Wow.
line.
Went into the water
That's what we needed in
on
there.
hole 3. Made a par. Went literally into bushes and woods. Like 60 yards left of where we were aiming it. And made par.
Nicely played. And good luck.
Think
with
of
your
what we could have
second
done if we
Euro
would have
15.
not done either one of those. Ah, shoot. I was going to say minimum would be an extra 2 under.
Kind of missed the mark a
That
little
was
bit.
just awful.
3rd shot.
Again, that's why I hate the way they do pitches in the game, because
That'll do nicely.
I don't know, again, you have to swing a pitch like you have to swing a driver in real life in the game. It doesn't make any sense. And if you're just slightly off, like that one did not feel that off, you know? What the hell? And that one wasn't slow, that was fast as shit. But that pitch didn't feel off, and yet it was incredibly slow. It's a hit and go left because of, but it carried like a yard too far for it to bounce left.
You can drop this. That'll be your eagle.
Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes, we can. Survived 3 holes really that were just awful. 1 water, 1 bushes and trees. The other one just an awful pitch. Par all 3 of them, and then make a 40-footer for the eagle. That's 2 eagles. One of them was a par 4, the other par 5. You know, that kind of makes up for that back 9 if we can go birdie. If not, our back 9 still kind of sucked. Ah, shit.
This one's heading a little bit too much.
I know when I've hit one bad, trust me. That's why I say those ones that are like that really didn't feel slow. Come back, come back. There we go. It's because like you can feel it when they're hit badly.
This putt's good so far. Okay, good stuff.
That's only 3 under on the front, on the back, and we were 6 on the front. Come on, like give me a 10 under round. Give me that.
Best of luck as you bring this one on home here on the 18th hole.
It's a good drive, just pulled, and it stays into the rough. Of course it does. Uphill, downwind, or not down. I say downwind again because the arrow is down. So you would think an 8 iron. Let's go 8. Wow, that was slow. Again, did not feel slow.
Don't know what that was.
And unfortunately, it will not be a 10. That'll be 2 9 under rounds and a 6 under, so that's 24 or 25. Oh, that is a 9 under round. Yeah, 2 9 unders.
And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you.
Got 1 round to go. I mean, we'll see, you know, at the end of this one. But I mean, so far we have 2 pretty good rounds, 2 9 under rounds. I'll take those, you know, any day of the week. And you wouldn't think a 5 or a 6 under round is really that bad. But when you look back at like, you know, 5 under on the front round, on the front 9 in the first round, 6 under on the third round. It's like, you know, it really should have been better than that. Slow, yeah. Damn, would have been good, but slow. I was focused so much on trying to get a good swing line. Oh.
Through with the chip.
Alright, par the first.
Off at even par after that first hole. Good to see. And let's see what the second hole has in store for us.
Damn it. Again, trying to just focus on the swing line. The swing line's good. Swing line's good. I just need to get it better on track with the speed now. And see that one perfect, but pulled left.
Okay, we're on the green.
And the pull's always going to go a little bit too far. Wow. That broke 2 feet to the right. Off of the only thing breaking were the first 2 feet of the thing, and it was hardly any break at all. 2 feet. Damn it, again. Trying to focus on a good swing line because everything has been pulled
That's not gonna work, is it?
massively. What's this at now? That's slow?
Heading towards the water.
What? This game is bullshit most of the time, man. I swear to God it is. There is no way in hell that was a slow. Oh, we're dropping a shot here.
Well, that is on the green. I'll give you points for that, I guess. Just you left yourself a very long putt.
You don't think?
Oh, that was almost in.
What's that, our third bogey? Comes on a par 5 that we've gone in the water twice on.
Nice swing.
Like that. There's no fucking way that was slow.
Nice stroke. We're on the green. 27 feet from the cup.
It's short.
Oh, man. Robbed. You were robbed.
Oh. Yeah, at least we saved the worst round for last. That's easy to see. Oh, shit. I didn't think we were aimed that far over.
It's a nice looking shot. Here's our second shot on the 5th. I'll take that. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. It's getting there. So
Alright,
good.
level par after 5. Not great. Not great.
Might be able to do some fun stuff on this short par 4.
Oh, this is the first drive that wasn't slow of the round. Kind of needed it to be a little bit slow though,
Rough.
unfortunately. Damn it. Yeah.
Setting up here now for our third shot. Well judged on that one.
Decent drive and just,
It's time to head over to the next.
I mean, just an awful chip. I don't know what to say, but there's nothing to say about that really. That was literally just, I pulled it back to where I wanted and just almost forgot to push it forward. Like there's nothing to say about it. Just like that. Just didn't push it forward.
And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here.
What am I doing?
This one's heading a bit right.
I don't know why that stayed
And
out
our
to the
approach
right.
was a
Okay.
bit wayward. That's a nice chip. Well done.
Well, we're going to have to go 9 straight birdies on the back 9.
Par 3.
God damn, man. It's like there's nothing I can do. It's either going to be super slow or it's going to be fast. I don't know. Nothing I can do in this round.
33 feet. Oh, that could have been amazing.
God damn it.
Let's see what we can do on the 9th. Oh, just smashed that.
The first perfect drive. That's still pulled pretty badly. Look at that. That was, I mean, as good as you could do
This is
on
what
a
the
shot.
shot's looking like.
Break. Breaking in the, no, didn't even hit
Oh,
it.
nice
Okay.
little chip there.
Alright. We get to 1 under after 9, but again, we need pretty much all birdies to really even do anything.
Good stuff. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here.
Just a touch slow. Why is it so far to the right?
Nice shot. That'll do. And here we go for the birdie.
Like, was my lie that great putt
Man, great
that far
effort from downtown.
off the right? Like,
And yeah, I think we're gonna. Have
I
to
moved
have
it
a
left
look at
by
that one.
around 5 to 7 yards, something like that. And it still was 5 to 7 yards right of the pin. So that means it went right almost like 15 yards off of my lie, because it was barely slow. It was only slow enough to really touch the right.
This one's heading for the green.
Okay, I'm gonna say stay up, because it's right there at that slope.
His putt is 9 feet away. Nice stroke on that one. That's her 4th birdie of the day. Teeing off now in a long par 4.
Okay. It's funny, it's like I'm getting back into it,
40 to the pin.
and you can tell some of the shots are really good. Like even that one was awful swing plane, awful tempo, but I mean it's right here at the flag, and you make birdie.
If that drops, that down your 5th birdie so far today.
But then it feels like, oh man, I've never played the game before with these some of these very slows, you know. Like look at that, look how slow that is. Worked out in the end, because but still, you can't count on your misses, you know, working. That's not what you want. Like in real life, when, you know, I hit a shot and immediately I'm like, oh my god, or just like, oh, that was awful, and it ends up, you know, 10 feet away or something, and everyone's like, what are you talking about? That's right there. It's like, yeah, but what the hell was that?
This one's 8 feet.
Look at it coming back. There's literally almost nothing. I moved it to the right. Okay.
That's going. Good job. That's
whatever. This is stupid ass shit with these greens, man. But anyway, it's like, yes, it ended up good. But it's like you cannot rely on your misses. And
I think we're going to be in the fairway with this one.
When people see that and they're not, you know, like my handicap is a 3.8 or a 3.6. When your average god damn, how is that? That's short.
Could be a good one.
What?
Just yeah, a little too much on
that. Literally looked like it rolled directly over the hole. That is 2 misses that made no sense on the greens, by the way. Neither one of those made any sense. But when your handicap is like a 12 to a 20, and you see a much lower handicap, anybody under a 10 basically, or under a 7, and they're really disappointed in a shot, but it still ends up 10 to 15 feet, it's probably because they know that they did something really wrong in their swing, or they just did not hit it well at all. But it still somehow wound up pretty, you know, wound up being a decent shot. Case in point, we were playing the 8th hole. It's 100, no. What was I playing it off of? I think I was playing it off of the white because I was getting ready for a tournament. And they play off of a shorter tee than what I'm used to. Awful drive, by the way. And oh, this is 3-wood. Hit a regular one then. Oh god, I thought I was hitting driver, so I was like, okay, let me loft and do all this. That wound up perfect almost. It was just short. But it was awful shot. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, I think it's 181. The pin was on the front, so it was only about 173 to 175, something like that. A great replay. I loved watching my face. So I was hitting an 8-iron because my 7-iron is gonna fly the green, and I hit it fat, and I immediately am just, oh my god, that's awful. You know, that kind of thing. I'm not usually too vocal anymore about my shots. I used to be. But I kind of stepped away from that, luckily.
Looks like this one's going left.
Yeah, that was an awful shot.
And this is the second shot here on the 17th.
You know, the shot ended 3 foot from the hole. You know, it landed. Oh, that's going to be awful. And off the green. I mean, you couldn't do much with that anyway because it was going to land on a downhill slope. Almost made it. It landed probably 10 yards, maybe not that far, but like 5 yards before the green. Rolled onto the green next to the pin 3 foot, you know? It was just like, I got lucky. You know, there's nothing about it. Nothing else you could say. It was, I got lucky. I got lucky it went straight, first of all, because I hit it fat. I got lucky it made it there, because again, I hit it fat. But it's like, golf is a game about your misses, but you can't rely on your misses, you know? You can't rely on the shots ending up good even though you hit it bad.
And just like that, that's another round of golf.
Now, unfortunately, we had 2 bogeys in that round. 600 could have been at least 8. Should have been 10, based on 2 of the putts back to back that should have went in. 2 stupid bogeys. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I made the cut. Hopefully it registered this time. But yeah, we'll be back with some more. I'm enjoying playing it again. I'm still just going to take it probably week by week. I'm not going to try to do too much. Just because I don't want the game to frustrate me. Or I don't want to get frustrated with the game. But come, you know, after the holidays, so probably starting in January, I'm going to try to do a lot more golf content. This EA, there's one on the Switch by the Hot Shots guys I want to check out. Try and do a little bit of IRL stuff, not outside, but maybe in my house, just like a swing analysis, something like that. Maybe I can get that set up at some point this winter. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Talked movies, talked games, and I'll see you.